Sometimes, in this crazy world of war games, I don't want to play a war shooter with hyper-realistic graphics. Sometimes, I don't want to be just one soldier, just one small part of a larger struggle. Sometimes, I just want to pick up a minigun and go to town on an entire force of enemy soldiers. This is why I love games like this. Wolf of the Battlefield, Commando 3, is the third game in the great arcade series Commando. Took them long enough. It was only a short 18 years in between entries. That is even worse than the time gaps between Valve's games. So was it worth the wait? Depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for classic arcade gameplay with updated 3D graphics, then yes. If you're looking for an evolution in the series to make it more comparable to modern games, then a big no. The game is a classic top-down shooter, in which you start at one end of a map and you need to get to the other end. Only there are hundreds of enemy soldiers in your way. You pick from one of three characters, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, and awesome code names. There's your balanced wolf, your slow but strong coyote, and your fast but frail fox. Each one is equipped with an infinite ammo machine gun that will eat away your enemies like an upset girlfriend at an ice cream factory. Needless to say, they don't stand a chance. There are plenty of ways to bring death to the enemies. Along the way, you will find other weapons like a spread shot and upgrades for your weapons. You are also equipped with grenades that take out multiple enemies. And if you're really in trouble, you can release an attack that destroys basically everything in the area. All this looks great too. The game has a nice comic book-like art direction that works really well. Everything is 3D and the models look great. And with all the action going on screen, it is nice that the bullets stand out very well against the backgrounds. And the locations look great too. You'll do your shooting on a tropical island with sandy beaches, in the jungles, on a river, and that's just the first level. Each area has a lot going on and does not look the same as the one before. The game controls with the new standard for these games, and it works great. You move with the left stick and you push the right in the direction you want to shoot. This allows you to have a constant stream of bullets going on at all times without having your fingers get tired. This is good because you are going to always be shooting. There are very few breaks in the action, if any at all. So like using a urinal that is way too tall, you're going to have to be on your toes. The game does break things up a little, so that the game isn't just more of the same the entire way through. There are vehicle sections that make you feel all powerful, and some areas where your movement is restricted, like floating down a river on a raft. These are great ways to change things up, and if you have a buddy to play with, the game just becomes that much better with co-op. This game is classic goodness. It takes a great formula and brings it to modern players. It is tons of fun, if somewhat limited. It is what it is, and what it is a great arcade shooter.